Hey everyone, my name's Grace and welcome to my first YouTube video. With this painting, I didn't actually think to start filming until I was basically done with the painting. So these are just some work in progress shots I took before I actually pressed record. This is a painting of the season 1 finale of a show called Agent Carter, which, if you don't know, is a spin-off TV show that follows Peggy Carter's life post Captain America: The First Avenger. And this shot is from, like I said, season 1 finale, and I thought it was so beautifully done. And if you haven't seen it, no spoilers, of course, but it made me cry like a baby, and I just thought it was so gorgeous that I wanted to paint it. My biggest challenge with this painting was making the sky and the ocean look different and not just like a big blue blob, especially with the sky making the gradient from blue to yellow not turning to green in the middle. But I think it worked out overall. I really like how it looks, especially with the ocean reflecting a little bit of that orange. It's sort of in the middle of the sky there. I think it looks pretty good. My favorite part of this painting is probably her hair. I've drawn Peggy a couple times traditionally. I normally do traditional art with just ink and markers, and those pin curls get me every time. I sketch it and it looks decent, and I ink it and it's okay, but just coloring it in, I always never looks right. So with the painting, I was especially nervous about that area, but it surprisingly turned into my favorite part. I normally will go in first with the just flat color, get it down, let it dry, and then I do a second coat with the shading, where I'll add in the darker tones for shadows, and then go back with the highlights. And with this painting, I was fine up to the shadows, and I got nervous with the highlights. With paint, it's sometimes harder to, if you mess it up, to go back and try to get it back to just the flat color before you try to go in again with the highlight. So you can't always get the lighter color up sometimes if it's not the right shade. But I think it turned out really well with this one. I really like how the individual strands of hair looked all together. I'm just really happy with it. Not much else to say, I guess. I like the way it looks. So I want to talk a little bit about what I want to do with this channel, where I want to go with it, and kind of what sort of content I want to make. Most of the art I do is traditional, like I said earlier, and most of it is fan art. I've got a few original pieces that I've made that I'm just not happy with, but I don't know, just normally I'll watch something or I'll go somewhere and get lots of inspiration to make something based off of that thing. Hence, a lot of the fan art I make. Lots of the fan based stuff, and like I said, Disney and Marvel, as you can tell by this painting, and just other types of movies sprinkled in here or there. I had the idea to start this channel probably the beginning of this year, early 2019, but at that time I was still in school, and when I actually was like, hey, I'm thinking I'm actually going to do this, it was around finals time, which makes things hard to actually get stuff done because you're studying all the time. So couldn't do it then. When I got home for the summer, I was like, alright, let's do it, I'm going to do it. But I didn't have a camera, so I just figured that out. Luckily my dad has one he was letting me borrow. Then, right when I was starting to film, we went out of town for about 2.5, 3 weeks. And while we were gone, I got sick. About the last week we were gone, and I got home and I was sick. For about the week after that, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm just getting over it now. I've still got a little bit of a scratchy throat, so apologies, but I'll be better soon. I'm on the mend. But that being said, I've got lots of videos that are filmed and mostly edited. Just gotta do the rest of the audios for those now that I have my voice back. And then I'll get to post them, which I'm super excited about. I've got a couple friends that have their own YouTube channels, and I've talked with them about what I want to do with mine, and they've been so helpful, and I'm super excited to get this started. So here I just went over the edges a little bit with the paint, so I'm just covering back up with white, so it's got a nice clean edge. I didn't want to do a color on the borders, just, I don't know. This canvas for some reason is different than what I normally do. It's got more of a sharper edge, and I thought the white just looked cleaner and not as muddy, so I just kept it white. I'm spraying paint with a glossy varnish just to help protect the paint, make sure it doesn't chip, and it gives the painting a pretty nice shine if you hold it up to light, so I like that with the glossy varnish. I don't think I've tried a matte, but I like how it looks. And here is the finished painting. I can easily say this is my favorite painting that I've ever made, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. If you'd like to see more of my work, check out my art Instagram at GraceLandersArt and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more art videos coming soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.